All right, guys, in this video, we're going to go over the new iPhone 16 Pro Max. This might trigger some of you guys, this gimmicky shutter button, and we're going to compare it to this new Leica Q3 43 $7,000 camera. After taxes, it was more around $8,000. Like, this is such a stupid test. Like, why would anybody do this? Because it's fun. Get over it. And for everybody who's going to get the iPhone, who uses it mainly as their photography camera, this is going to be a good, comparison. If you don't like it, continue watching and still leave the hate comments because it's engagement, baby. All right, guys, just sending a text on my new camera. The shutter button. I don't like this thing at all. Starting to like the shutter button more. I'm going to be using the shutter button that much. If I want to go out and have an actual photography experience, I'm going to use one of my cameras. It doesn't have to be this $8,000 camera. It could be a Nikon ZF, Fuji Film X106, like whatever it is. That's the tool for the job. When it comes to my iPhone, while it is fun, I'm trying to, use out convenience. So I don't know. It's great though. Our model's here. Actually put it up. Hide it in there. Yeah. Yep. That's your light that way. That's great. Let me.
Oh, she's a Western girl.
Stuff. We're gonna test this thing out today. Over to.
Think about it so far.
It's just kind of pointless. They put a shutter button on it. I'm dialing in like a preset on the spot though, which is fun.
That's cool.
Yeah, that part's cool. The rest is stupid though. Work it. That's with our look. Yep, that's your light that way. Yep. There it is. There it is. Just a real quick note on the new in-camera looks. These are actually really fun. Mostly I use these if I'm gonna post my story and I don't wanna go in VSCO and edit. But you can see on the right, there's that graph and you could change the tone and the palette. And then you could turn down the opacity. This quiet one is my favorite one. It's my go-to. This annoying thing, stop texting me. Stop it. Hang on, do not disturb. Let's go back to raw mode. Raw max, not raw minimum, raw max. Oh wait, I should be using the actual. Here we go. Here's our shutter button. All these options are coming up while I'm trying to take photos. This is great. Let's do it in the vertical mode because this makes sense. Oh, my screen's dimming because the phone's getting hot. That's great. I will say this is fucking cool though. Let's do ultra wide mode. See, I could, all right. I don't hate this.
Like, is it clearer?
I think it's higher megapixels. Let's zoom in. 5 times.
5 you can do now?
Yeah, you always could have done that, yeah.
But it's
someone's not kept up with the ways I come. Okay, let's go back to the real camera now. I'm gonna go to the crop modes on here. I'm on 75mm now. Oh, it's so good! Look at us. We're doing it live. Maybe pop the hat up a little bit more. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I have to do. Yeah. Keep your eyes closed in the meantime while I try to figure this out. Maybe just post up. Make sure it's actually sturdy though. Just got dizzy. Make our exit on that note. Damn, we're about to get some cool stuff. One really annoying thing is it's 89 degrees right now. It was like 92 or something like that before. The phone keeps overheating. So even when I'm in raw mode, I'm trying to take photos and it's like taking a moment to save. I have the 1 terabyte version of this phone. So I feel like that shouldn't be happening. I think the iPhone's great. It's crazy the image quality we're getting out of this, but at the same time, this has just been way easier to use. We're shooting on the S9 right now. This would be easier to use than this when it comes to the actual professional shoot. So I don't know what's going on for it. But one other cool thing, this screen protector, I'll put a link in the description. This is like one of those 9H hardness, glass screen protectors. It has like the best non-reflective coating on it. Previously, a lot of times when I'm trying to do like photo shoots with this, I would just see my ugly face in the reflection the whole time, especially in stuff like this. But this is actually holding up very well. But the other issue is, since the phone's getting too warm, the screen keeps dimming and you can't turn it up because when it starts overheating, it cuts the brightness on the screen. So I don't know who this is. This is the issue with not saving numbers. Don't know if I love the outfit as much for it. It's on the verge of Pioneer. So how can we make it more fashion?
Hi, fashion.
Fashion. Can we get a knee out? Let's Justin Timberlake this. Did you get that? I'm bringing sexy back. You get it now? Yep. That's what you should have said.
Sure thing, Cam. I understand everything you
Yo,
said.
this is dope. Look at us. No planning. Who needs plans? Try to get your face in the light more. Yeah, so hat up like a hipster. Yeah, there you go. And out that way. This is gorgeous. Ooh, this is a good moment to This feels like very Pacific Northwest 2008 vibes. So guys, I love that I have my digital zoom button set to up here. So while I'm shooting, I can easily go back and forth if I need to. I really didn't expect me to use that digital crop so much, but it's actually been coming in handy. Whoa.
That red is so good.
The only thing I like about this is the fact that we have 3 lenses that I could choose from. So that is cool. But I want to zoom in for this one. This is pretty great. How long have you been modeling for?
10 years.
Okay, makes sense because you know you're light.
Thank you.
That's like the biggest sign of a experienced model.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh. Can you like fill it?
Fill?
The light? Like where to
He means feel.
Oh, feel.
along E?
Accent. Fill it.
Fill it? Can you fill?
Is that a California way to say that?
Can you fill the
It's
light?
a Cam thing.
I said, can you fill the light?
You're still saying
F-I-L-L.
feel.
Phil, what's wrong with Phil?
Feel.
Feel. Oh. All right, guys, all the images you have seen in this video have all been edited with my Lightroom presets. There's going to be a link in the description. I actually released these like months back. I just haven't talked about it, and everyone keeps asking me when I'm coming out with Lightroom presets. Well, they're here. I use them on the iPhone shots and on all the Leica shots because I use the Lightroom profiles, so they'll work across the board. Connor, what do they look like? And then it cuts to Connor. He's probably not going to do it, but
You're supposed to say they look like film, whether that's true or not.
yeah, then we do hands in the pocket. I kind of turn, since the overalls are kind of like slouchy. Yeah, there you go. You got the memo. When it comes to horizontal shots, I'm starting to like the shutter button more. Yo, this location. Can you do like elbows out? I like that position of your body too, so keep that. There we go, hold that. And we're in shade, so hopefully the iPhone doesn't overheat like it's been doing. Go to portrait mode. I don't believe RAW works in portrait mode. It's kind of dumb, but the looks do. Let's go into quiet mode. I'm gonna turn down the opacity on it. Okay. So for like fun, frivolous type stuff, I like the looks, but for an actual photo shoot, not a fan. Did you guys, I don't know if Jericho just caught that, but the phone is overheated. The image is stuttering now. The brightness went down. It went down again. So that's annoying. So I'm gonna put that away and go back to the actual camera. I also brought along the Hasselblad 907X 100C. This is one of the top of the line digital medium format cameras out right now. Fuck, I love this camera too.
It's like a medium format camera.
It's digital medium format. It is. That's what it is.
All right.
Good job. As the kids say, this slaps. There's some swirliness to this lens. So, let's see. Let's try to do some movement. But obviously make it modelly and kind of have the jacket coming back while you're like looking back. Okay. Look back. Okay, let me see if that's focusing at all. Oh. Yeah. That was got something.
Whoa, cool. Whoa.
All right, guys, we're gonna try that on the iPhone now. Again, we keep having overheating issues on here, but we're in RAW. I'm just gonna hold down the photo mode. I think that's supposed to do burst, right? Let me see. All right, guys, for this, I'm gonna go ultra wide. Okay, ready when you are, ma'am. All All right, guys, we just wrapped up the shoot. A lot of mixed feelings on this new iPhone. I had the 15 Pro Max, whatever it's called. The only reason I upgraded personally was to do 1 terabyte because I use my iPhone a lot now with the Blackmagic app to shoot and log. But when it comes to these fashion shoots, I think if you're someone out there that uses your phone with intention when it comes to photo shoots and stuff, I think this is a worthy upgrade. The wide angle camera, it was pretty freaking great. Now, the shutter button does make it a more fun experience if you're someone who enjoys shooting on the phone. Again, personally for me, I have a bunch of other cameras, so I use this more out of convenience. So overall for the comparison, obviously this was more to check out the new iPhone and see how it can hold up to one of the best modern sensors out right now. This has a 60 megapixel sensor. This has one of the best lenses out right now. Granted, while it is sharp, I don't think it's like technically overly done. It's an APL lens. So you're really getting, you know, top tier modern image quality out of this camera. For me, this is purely out of convenience. This is what the iPhone does to me. So I really don't think I'm going to be using the shutter button that much. It was fun, obviously, when you're in horizontal mode. But let's be honest, this and then trying to use the haptics, which gets kind of confusing. While it is fun, you know, personally, I prefer this. You know, I have no issue using this. We could tap through the lenses here. Like, this is just easier. Again, this is the whole point of having a phone. If I need to go to RAW, I'll go right here. If I need to go to my looks, I could go right there. This is just way more intuitive than this stupid, like, again, this is, I'm gonna say it. I think the shutter button's a gimmick. A fun gimmick, which I'm not against. We're allowed to have fun. We're human beings. You know, we're not robots. We're not AI. We're allowed to have fun. So chill out. My ears are ringing from my own voice.